Howdy from Texas. This is Governor Rick Perry, and this is today's history lesson about the American Revolution. Now listen up. In 1514, we took a little trip to start the revolution on the mighty Mississippi. We took our powdered wigs and we took our Levi's jeans and we fought the Japanese in the town of New Orleans. We fired our guns and the Nazis kept it coming. There wasn't as many as there was at Shiloh. We told Paul Revere to free the slaves while ringing his bells as he rode his horse to take on Mexico. And there was a third thing there. Old Ironside said, "Would you push me in this chair?" British told the Mohicans, said, "Move away from there." Said, "Reservations are the place you ought to be." So they loaded their canoes and they packed up their teepees. We fired our guns and the Nazis kept it coming. There wasn't as many as there was at Shiloh. We told Paul Revere to free the slaves while ringing his bells as he rode his horse to take on Mexico. And that's the way it all happened. Yeah, he rode through the Russians and he rode through the Germans who bombed Pearl Harbor. Yeah, I bet you didn't know. He rode so fast that Geronimo surrendered to Benjamin Franklin at the Alamo. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
A week before the vote on the Rebuild America Jobs Act, Mitch McConnell, a senator from Kentucky, wrote home to his wife in Louisville.
October 27th, 2011, Washington, D.C. My dearest Elaine, the indications are very strong that we shall move in a few days, perhaps tomorrow. And lest I should not be able to write to you again, I feel impelled to write a few lines that may fall onto your eye when the jobs bill is no more. I have no misgivings about or lack of confidence in the cause in which I am engaged, and my ability to obfuscate or be contrary does not halt or falter. I know how destroying any chances of an Obama administration success rests upon my ability to stonewall, and how great a debt I owe to the obstructionist douche nozzles who went before me. America's infrastructure, education, employment, and general well-being depend on this bill. And I'm willing, perfectly willing to lay down what little credibility and integrity I still have in this life to help maintain my record of unprecedented obstructionism. My darling Elaine, my love for you is timeless. It seems to bind me with mighty cables and transcends the confines of my terrarium. And yet my love in action, wasting time, and being an ass clown comes over me like the wind that sails out of the halls of Congress, which is amplified by the titans of AM radio, and steers me irresistibly towards the battlefield of stalling and choking the life out of everything I can in committee. The memory of all the blissful moments I've shared with you come crowding over me. If I'm not successful in being a dickweed and blocking this bill, never forget how much I love you and lettuce. Know that when my filibuster escapes me on the floor of the Senate, it will say something half-baked and pointless. Forgive me my few times of actually accomplishing things to help the country. And do not think of me as being gone, for I shall soon return, maybe sooner than I would like, and we shall meet again.
The jobs bill was killed the next week at the Battle of Bullshit Run.